Hey everyone, it's Gav and I'm here at Gamescom 2016 with these guys. Hey. Tell us about your awesome game.
So we're here showcasing Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
Yeah.
It's the latest iteration of the Sniper franchise for CI games. It's a big change from the previous games,
Okay.
and as you're probably gonna see, first time we're doing open world, and we're excited about that.
Yeah.
We have huge maps, and every location is open. You can approach it from any side. You can climb a mountain, or climb the side of a building. Just get in there.
And who's this playing? Is this one of you guys? So if it's rubbish, can I take the piss out of one of you two?
Some of it is me.
Okay.
So
the best bits are me. The rubbish bits, not me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So open world's a big thing you're saying in your game, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So when designing the levels, we wanted to have the locations as open as we can, but we also wanted them to support the 3 core gameplay pillars that we have. So we're fully embracing the Sniper Ghost Warrior title, and to that effect, we wanted to have the game centered around 3 core gameplay pillars: the Sniper, the Ghost, and the Warrior.
Right.
So you have sniping, you have stealth gameplay, silent takedowns, melee takedowns, and explosions.
And then also silent takedowns, like a big bomb going off.
Yeah, that really kind of promotes a balanced approach to getting through a mission here. It's not just a run and gun. Nothing against those, but it's not the only way to solve this particular mission that you've got in front of you. And I think the open world works with that. There's certainly several ways to approach your area.
And you want people to guess, like, plan out things they're going to do rather than just, as you say, like running and gun.
Yeah, this is a little more cerebral. You know, there's ways you can use the environment to your advantage. You know, if the guy's got his sun in his eyes, he's not going to see you.
Right.
Sticking to the shadows when you're trying to, when you're in ghost mode.
Yeah.
And using those things to your advantage.
Yeah. And it's a really pretty game as well. Like we've seen like a bunch of different environments just in this first couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's running on CryEngine.
Okay.
And it's not our first game on CryEngine, so the team's already got a very good grasp of the technology. And yeah, it's looking great.
Yeah, we've been happy with the engine. We love the way the environments we're able to get out of it. Including the fire effects.
Yeah.
So like, is it that kind of thing that you can approach like really slowly from like afar and kind of like really tactically pick out how you're going to take down something?
Oh, absolutely. I think when using things like the drone or other methods of recon, I think you're really going to, no pun intended, shoot yourself in the foot if you just run in and don't look around and see what's the best way in, what's the best way out, because the missions don't end when you blow something up. You have to get out of there alive as well.
Okay.
And every time you choose a mission, it actually shows you a suggestion.
Okay.
So you have the Sniper, Ghost, and Warrior icons.
Yeah.
So when you pick one, it shows you what kind of mission this is going to be, what you can expect. So then when you're in your safe house, so it's kind of a base of operations for the player. There's a couple of them on every map.
Right.
You pick a mission, you see what kind of mission this is. So it's going to be a Sniper and Ghost. So then it's not exactly a Warrior mission because there's probably going to be a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
You can do it as a Warrior, and we invite you to experiment, but it's going to be tough. So you choose your loadout accordingly.
Okay. And talk me through like the 3 different things. So let's go Sniper. Like if we were going to approach a mission from the Sniper mode, like what's a typical thing for that?
Typically,
like
I mean, typically you're going to start at a bit of a distance, obviously. You're going to use possibly your drone for recon and learn the environment. Okay, here's where maybe some isolated guards are. If I can pick them off at a distance quietly, it won't raise an alarm and alert everybody to call in for reinforcements. That will allow you then to sneak in quietly, because now you've taken out the perimeter guards basically. And to do that, it's not full-on simulation, but when sniping, there's things like wind. The wind is going to pull the bullet. There's elevation that you have to take into account. So the environment has an effect on your accuracy as well.
Yeah.
And when you successfully complete something like that, it allows you to build up skill points so that as you progress, your aim becomes steadier, there's less sway of the gun, you're able to hold your breath longer so that you can really dial in that shot.
Yeah, you're collecting XP points in those 3 different categories, so sniper, ghost, and warrior. So if you're doing a lot of headshots, you're going to be rewarded for that.
Okay.
And then you can spend those points for sniper skills. And if you do a lot of silent takedowns and sneaking around, you're going to have more ghost points.
Okay.
And then you can have skills like silent walking and something that's going to help you stay undetected.
Yeah, basically you cash those in and you
Yeah.
become that much better. I don't want to say just a warrior, but you're that much better a sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's also important to say that you're not going to be like maining only one of those. Like you're,
Right, okay.
you can do that,
Yeah.
but you're still going to get some points in the other compartments, and you can spend those too, because this is not like 3 games in one.
Yeah.
We don't want to have 3 different experiences. This is just adjusting to what's happening in the mission and what kind of mission this is, and adapting to the situation. So these are 3 approaches that create this one complete experience.
And you're not locking them off either. So, like, you know, if someone wants to, you know, try one mission as this kind, like one tip thing, that you can do that and then go on to a different one, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you can approach. I mean, if you want to take the time, you can pick people off one at a time throughout the entire outpost. And really take your time and move around the environment until you've really cleared them out, and then you can just move in and finish the objective. But it encourages a balanced play style and a balanced play attack, which sort of reflects the training a sniper would get. They don't just pick people off from a distance, but they do reconnaissance, they do intelligence gathering.
Yeah, so just to calm down all the sniper fans, you still can play as a sniper only. So nothing's changed.
You're
If you like the
stop
previous
calling my
game.
house, stop calling my house, stop giving me death threats. Like, you can be a sniper, man.
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty satisfied, actually, that this is not, they didn't just add an AK-47 to this game. No, this is still primarily a really intelligent sniping game.
I guess it's hard as well, like, because if you see someone blowing something up, if you were playing a sniper game, you think, if you're blowing something up, you've basically failed. So it's kind of like making that so it's not a failure if you're going in loud, basically.
No, absolutely, and that particular mission, you know, you needed to sabotage a train yard, and so there was a lot of reconnaissance there. I mean, you were degrading the separatist capability for that particular mission. That's successful in any book.
Also, you can use it to your advantage. So if you plant some C4 at one side of an outpost, you can then blow it up remotely, and
awesome.
the enemies will converge there because they're going to be looking what's happened, and then you can sneak in from the other side.
And you were talking about like fans and stuff there. Is it hard making a game where you've got such like a crazy fan base? Like, if you want to change a little tiny bit thing, you're going to get some feedback from that.
I think probably a lot of companies go through that. You know, I'm sure, you know, some of them, you know, if you change somebody's face or, you know, how they look, like that doesn't look like so-and-so anymore. There's always a rabid fan base, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, we like when people are excited and comment on forums and like, here's what I would like, here's what was really cool, here's what we want to see. When's the release date? You know, it's great to have that kind of enthusiasm.
Plus, we listened to those guys. We took a lot of that stuff into consideration when making this game. And so a lot of the things that people were commenting on the previous games, it's in there. So
that's really good.
Have that.
Can you talk me about like, the drone? We've seen a tiny bit of it in action. It looks pretty cool.
It's a great little device for recon. You use it basically to fly over an area. It tags the enemies for you. You can also you can upgrade it, you know, to find like mortars and hidden minefields. And it plays into this whole sort of scout vision, sniper vision we have too, that taps into the years of training a real sniper would get. You know, reading footprints, reading clues in the environment. And the drone really helps you to fly over. Now, it's not foolproof. If the enemy sees it, then they're going to know somebody's out there.
Right.
And
okay. Cool. So it's not like an invisible drone.
So it's not an invisible little camera flying.
It can be though. Pretty. I mean, not fully invisible, but you can modify it to fly more silently or be more cloaked.
Modification is such a big part of your game as well. Like, we saw a little tiny bit of like the menu. We see the drone in action here, but like, how big is that in the game?
It's not necessary to complete the game, so
Yeah.
you can. It's optional, but it's going to help you out a lot.
Yeah.
So you can modify your weapons, you can modify the drone, you can put on silencers,
Yeah.
larger clips, different scopes. So in the game, we're going to have you're going to start with a scope that doesn't have a lot of magnification.
Yeah.
Then you're going to move on to times 32, so you can pick off really
Yeah.
the guys that are further off.
So you can see this is the drone in action here.
Right.
It looks like it gives you a really huge advantage.
Yeah, you certainly know where. Okay, here's where everybody is stationed at the moment.
Yeah.
So you can plan your ingress, and egress to get when it's time to get out.
Yeah.
You know, okay, this is the guy who's in the way of my objective. If I
Right,
can
yeah,
quietly take him down, I'm going to be that much more successful.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a game where kill everyone
Yeah.
and you win. The idea is to complete your objective. If you can do that
Yeah.
quietly like a sniper, that much the better.
Plus, if somebody's in a building, like in here, this is a mission where you got to take out a target.
Yeah.
You can fly your drone inside a building, but then it's going to be hard to call it back. So if you don't know somebody's location, you can also craft or buy exotic bullets, like tagging bullets.
Okay.
So you can put that in, shoot it somewhere, and it's going to extract a pulse, and it's going to tell you where people are. So if you're looking for a target and you don't know where he is, only that he is inside, do that, and you got him.
It's really awesome. I've just watched you basically tag the entire map, but it kind of changes the game for the good, obviously, because you can just plan so much better with it.
Yeah, yeah, and now you can really think it through.
Yeah.
And you know, okay, this is the place to avoid.
Yeah.
This is the way in. This is the way out. And so you can think through your whole mission before you get started. And I think that's probably a little more accurate to what a sniper would be doing.
Yeah, not knowing where somebody is not an excuse anymore.
So what's the kind of way you guys prefer playing? Because obviously you can play in a lot of different ways.
Me personally, I've really enjoyed the sniper aspect of it and the ghost aspect. I've tried just to see, I'm like, okay, can you really do this? And you really could, if you wanted, pick people off one at a time slowly. And there's, I don't know, for me, just sort of a bit of a visceral reward to the headshots and things like that at a distance. Love shotguns, love AK-47s and stuff, but sometimes pulling up a 50 caliber, from 400, 500 meters away, that's pretty satisfying.
Yeah, I think the good thing about we just watched it earlier, but there was an awesome shot where someone shot through two guys, and you don't get to see that in a lot of games.
No,
I was
not
playing,
a lot of Quigleys.
I was playing I was playing Hitman the other day, and there was two people super close to each other. And I thought I'm gonna take them both out with one bullet. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in a lot of games, but in this it obviously does.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a nice feature.
Also, you got to watch out, because if you're targeting an armored guy, so you're going to have to craft or buy and then equip armor-piercing bullets.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go through. But if you have regular guys, go ahead.
Yeah.
And is it the kind of thing you think people are going to replay different missions as different, and take different approaches to it? Do you think?
Yeah, I think the open world helps support that, because you've got a checkpoint or the enemy base. There's obviously several ways into it, and so trying to use the environment differently each time, I think the game really encourages that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for showing us, guys. If when's it going to be out? When are people going to be able to play it?
January 27th.
Awesome. So that's actually pretty soon.
Yeah.
You guys
Coming
shouldn't
up.
be in Gamescom mucking around drinking beer.
I know,
eating pork. You need to get back and start
Back to
making
work.
this.
I got to get a plane ticket.
Yeah. You got to catch a plane tomorrow.
Oh, really? That's fine. Get back and do it. Thank you so much, guys. Stick
having
around.
us.
We're going to have so much more stuff at Gamescom 2016.